Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some more Symphogear G. We have some comments here, so let's go ahead and see what people have been saying. Joshua says, there's always a bit of confusion about Hibiki's bullying flashback, particularly other kids yelling, murderer. The show doesn't fully explain it, but a large number of the survivors of that stadium noise attack sacrificed others to live. They pushed people down and did everything they could to escape, even if it killed someone else. Which is fair and understandable desperation, but it also created the idea that anyone who survived the attack must have sacrificed someone else to live. Technically that's not untrue, but on top of that, the government gives you money if you made it out alive somehow as victim compensation. Both of those things combine to create resentment for the survivors. My number one problem with the show, which you'll see more next season too, has always been how it handles Hibiki's backstory. There's some decent ideas, but weak execution.
I
Uh,
mean, technically, Tsubasa sacrificed herself for Hibiki, so Hibiki didn't
mhm.
sacrifice. I'm just saying you said technically true, so I just want to clarify that in case that's what you were thinking.
Right. No, I was just being cheeky. As much as I adore the show, and it's become an all-time favorite of mine, mostly because of how perfect the final season is, there's also no denying that any scene diving into Biki's backstory tends to feel like its weakest moments. It is something that they get better at, but this season and the next are a little bit rough in those moments. Um, that does bring up an interesting thought of, so why is Hibiki interested in helping people and being a hero? Oh, okay, so I guess it comes back around to everyone accusing her not of being so, of sacrificing someone else to save herself, and now she basically has the inverse as a bit of a thing, where she's sacrificing herself to try to save others constantly. Which you can see basically as the entire theme of this season, as she is literally dying. That seems to add up, at least.
To the beginning of the comment, I put this out there in the comment section itself. That really just reminded me of High School of the Dead. Did you ever watch that?
No, I didn't.
The very beginning of the episode starts with just people's interpersonal relationships. Oh, we're such good friends. Blah blah blah. Just basically the whole school get along together. And then the moment the zombie outbreak starts happening, literally kids pushing other kids down the stairs towards zombies so that they have a chance to, to
That
escape.
sounds just like middle schoolers, really.
Or, one of them holding the hand of the other one and they get bit and the zombies are pulling them back. And like, oh, help me, help me. And suddenly the face just, let go of me, you bitch. you know, despite these two being best friends the whole beginning. So yeah, very much that feel that they're putting out there.
hmm let's see. Up next, though, we have Seraph Amoros, who says black cars with men in black inside equals Agawa's men. They had probably tracked down Veer when they were speeding by. They caught him speeding.
Well, I mean, that doesn't make sense. How did they catch him when they were speeding by when they're heading towards him?
Um,
Because you remember, they blow up and get killed the moment they reach where he's at,
mhm.
right?
I don't have any way to put this together, unfortunately. I'm just gonna say the Men in Black has other things to do than worry about when they explode. All right. But let's go ahead and take a look at what happened last time here, which is the origins of a hero. As Tsubasa and Chris arrive to finish off the noise, Hibiki falls into depression, believing Miku to have been killed. Meanwhile, Maria reveals to the others that she is not Fine, while still stating her desire to cooperate with Veer. The next day, Genjiro reveals that they have found a GPS left behind by Miku, revealing she had survived the explosion and she was rescued by Maria and is currently being held on their ship. Thankful that Miko is still alive, Hibiki and the others train their bodies with Genjuro. The next day, as the noise launches an attack on an aircraft carrier, Shirabe, not wanting Maria to suffer for seeing more people die, decides to fight against them. However, Veer instructs Kirika to inject Shirabe with anti-linker to knock her out and of her Symphogear state. However, just as Tsubasa and Chris arrive on the scene, Veer reveals his latest experiment in which Miku has been made into a Symphogear user.
I mean, I guess the implication is that some sort of brainwashing is taking place as well. There's no way that Miku, who has allowed Hibiki twice now to get away with disappearing without telling her what's going on, despite promising her to never do that again, has still
Hibiki,
taken her back.
Hibiki, they told me the truth that you're dying. Only me and my Symphogear power can save you now.
Well, I mean, she also looked like dead-eyed when she showed up at the end of
Mhm.
last episode. So again, I assume it's some sort of brainwashing process by Dr. Veer.
We're about to get a whole lot of what happened last time right there. But the thought of Miku and Hibiki fighting in Symphogear is now very exciting. This is going to be great because it can only resolve with them joining forces together finally.
I mean, the real reveal will be what will the lyrics of the song be.
Oh gosh, yes. What is inside Miku's heart here? What do you think?
I mean, I don't even know. I mean,
What
sorry,
is it a style? Is it going to be like a country music song?
sorry, you went a different way. That's not what I was thinking, but I mean, that's also interesting. I just mean that the lyrics of the song tend to dictate what the battle is about. So,
Uh-huh.
what is Hibiki going to be singing when she has to fight her best friend?
It's going to be about how I'm under control and I don't want to do this. It's going to be about I'm trying to save you, idiot. This is going to be fun.
No, I said Hibiki.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, opposite that.
What is Hibiki saying? I'm under control, you idiot. Well, I guess technically, in the way that we're all under some sort of control.
You see, the authoritarian systems around us are really the things in charge of our life, and if we just got rid of them. Oh, I'm sorry. The Anarchist is showing you again.
Actually, I was leaning more towards the corporate interests and how they subtly brainwash us through, mass marketing. But sure, you go your way.
So honestly, I'm just excited for the fight. What do you say we watch it? So
Sorry,
before we
something
go,
in my eye.
yeah, that's okay. Before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to beat that algorithm. To all that, if you want more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's also for a channel, just a little bit extra. And they're pink.
See, I don't have any subtitles for that if those are words.
No, that was just their singing. Literally everyone at each other's throat, and then just here's one more thing.
It is the stupidest helmet. Well, it's like, it's like a Mega Man style thing, right? It goes like that. And then there's this huge ass poof on the top.
I'm reminded, like, they explained that the Symphogear and stuff was made by people, like, thousands of years ago. So this is their fashion sense.
I'm
I want
just
you to
saying I
imagine, like, an
would.
ancient Babylon with people dressed like this.
Well, I mean, they're going back to, like, mythology. Mytholo- They're going back to an era undescribed by history. I feel like I sometimes do like a Yosemite Sam when I'm talking. I just say the wrong thing 2 or 3 times. No, sorry, Elmer Fudd does that. Say the wrong thing 2 or 3 times and just come up with a different word. But
Real Porky Pig hours here.
yeah, no, they're going back to like the Tower of Babel, right? Which never really existed. So
You're right.
they're going back to a mythological age, like they do with the Age of Conan, right? They made up an era of the history that they could put monsters in. That kind of sounds right, but it doesn't have to be.
Right.
Cool
Oh, it's so
observations,
funny
Griff.
to. I'm sorry. I'm just still imagining the image of, like, ancient pre-biblical battles with people dressed in these armors.
Technically, they would be biblical battles, not pre-biblical battles.
She's no man.
Yeah, say thank God all their heroes are heroines.
そんなに警戒しないでください。少しお話でもしませんか？きっとあなたの力になってあげられますよ。私の力？そう、あなたの求める。
Maybe she got amnesia from the fall before any of this.
I don't think she does.
I mean, she feels like she does. I don't think she'd go through all this knowing everything she knows normally. Shouldn't have those eyes with a middle school child naked in front of you.
リンカー使ってホイホイシンフォギアに適合できれば誰も苦労はしませんよ。奏者量産し放題です。
There we go. They're closing up a plot hole. Very good. They're right on top of it.
ですよ。なぜそこで愛？リンカーがこれ以上旧友を戦わせたくないと願う思いを戦勝人につなげてくれたのですよ。
Ah, great. Now we're back to another series about fighting people to stop them from fighting.
Ah, fearsome battle cry.
奏者はリンカーで無理やりに仕立てられた消耗品。私たち以上に急ごしらえな分壊れやすい。ふざけやがって。行方不明となっていた小日向美久の武士を確認ですが、無事だと？あれを見て無事だというのか？
No, that looks Fine to me. But
hibikiちゃん。
FIS なんてことを。
Hibiki just completely speechless, I can imagine. How many different emotions must she feel at the same time? Relief? Confusion? How hot that is?
I mean, the helmet looks better now that it's a visor.
Oh yeah, I'm getting like 2B vibes off of it now.
I guess pointedly Miku doesn't sing. I guess because she's on Linker, I guess she doesn't have to.
This is definitely a cool little battlefield where they're just something ship to ship. I like it.
I mean, it also gives the sailors something to do since they can't participate in the fight. Now remember, the closer we get to episode 13, typically the crazier shit gets.
We've already escalated a little bit here.
Well, remember last time it was all fine until like episode 11 or 12, when the moon started getting destroyed. So, God's on vacation. I love that one. Buddha's not going to respond either.
Oh, I love Chris so much. I really do.
Those are fucking lyrics. God's on vacation and Buddha's not going to respond. Did I let the sailors get something to do? Who's a good kid? Go to sleep. The awesomeness of the lyrics is taking me out of the fight. Too busy watching the music at the top of the screen.
Honestly, 10 out of 10 music video. Yeah, your girlfriend just got shot down by missiles. I'd be a little bit concerned too.
Yeah, hers is based in Chinese mythology, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
And she even gets a different script.
Says it's Miku's song or the Gears song here.
I would say Miku's based on the lyrics. Because she didn't have to sing to activate stuff before, and now she's singing and the lyrics match.
どういうことだ。1台のリフレクターは月をもうがつ一撃すら変更できる。そいつがどんな生物から作られたシンフォギアか知らないが、今さらどんなのぶっ込まれたところでなんで押されてんだ。抜くにしてか。
You know, I like Chris's logic here, actually.
輝く力の本流。
I took a moon laser. What can they do to me?
Oh, there we go. Perfect use of the super side swords.
I never considered that as a possibility. I just love that the show keeps doing this.
I was about to say, why did they move to the side? She's like, I can't. Gotta go up, of course.
Alright, well that was pretty cool.
So, will Miku's song reference the shooting star?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and our subtitle for the logo reference to star.
We're getting closer.
仲間と言い切れますか。僕たちを裏切り敵に利する彼女。つくよみ調べを仲間と言い切れるのですか。
私が調べにちゃんと打ち明けられなかった。
Why does your skirt not go up all the way?
調べを裏切ってしまったんです。
Let's not ask the artist anything.
ドクターのやり方では
Sure they have perfectly ordinary reasons.
そうかもしれません。何せ我々はかかる最悪に対してあまりにも無力ですからね。シンフォギアと生異物に関する研究データはこちらだけの占有物ではありませんから。アドバンテージがあるとすれば、せいぜいこのソロモンの杖。
I don't know, man. It seems to be the weakest one of them all so far.
I literally thought he was just cutting them in half with a laser beam.
Yeah, no, just creating monsters that literally only these guys can be hurt by. Oh no, the characters we learned nothing about, ever.
ノイズを放ったか。タルギャ。ソロモンの杖がある限りはバビロニアの宝物庫を開きっぱなしってことか。
How do you know about that? I know why we know about that, but how do you know about that?
She did spend a lot of time hanging out with Fine.
Fair, but it seems like Dr. Veer's playing, not Bine's playing.
そうそう、それそれ、そのまま押さえていてください。あとは彼女の仕上げをごろうじろ。
このまま手をこまねくしかないのか。
I guess here comes Hibiki.
Submarine time.
Well, she's in the submarine, that's why I thought.
ノイズの殲滅はクリス君に任せろ。俺たちは人命の救助に回るんだ。
Yeah, God, if only these Marines were trained to save lives.
そうするわけには。
I've got superpowers too.
He had ninjutsu the entire time.
He does.
Oh god, he actually does. Just people with random superpowers.
Oh, using the aircraft carrier takeoff thing.
That is actually very cute.
キリちゃん私が消えて
Just random people have random superpowers. Never to be addressed.
マスター
Get over here.
Yeah, that'll do it. Rocket blasting an entire guillotine.
I
at
can't
you.
read that. You don't know what that
Yeah,
says.
no, that is indecipherable.
お前は何を求めて私がいなくなっても調べには忘れてほしくないんです
ミキちゃんのまとうギアより発せられたエネルギー波は生物由来の力を分解する特性が見られます。
それってつまりシンフォギアでは防げないってこと
It's almost like a Gundam designed to kill other Gundams. It's funny how our shows we watch line up back to back sometimes.
少女の歌には血が流れている。
But that's also not how large an aircraft carrier battle group is. It's much larger than that.
これをフロンティアへと照射すれば。
今度こそフロンティアに施された封印は解除される
Still dying.
お役ごめんなんだけど仕方がない。
That's not.
A helicopter with an elevator.
We
That is all.
saw what the cockpit of the helicopter is. There's nothing below to go down to.
They just went to the open air. It's fine. They're on a monorail.
分かっている私が
For all we know, that little girl already died to the noise.
They're people. They have family.
一緒に帰ろうミク帰れないよだって私にはやらなきゃならないことがあるものやらなきゃならないことこのギアが放つ輝きはね新しい世界を照らし出すんだってそこには争いもなく誰もが穏やかに笑って
God damn it, it is Gundam 00.
争いのない世界私は響に戦ってほしくないだから響が戦わなくていい世界を作るの
Hibiki jumps over and joins the other
だ
side.
けどミクこんなやり方で作った世界はあったかいのかな私が一番好きな世界はミクがそばにいてくれるあったかい日だまりなんだ
Where I'm allowed to fight when I want to fight.
響が戦わなくていい世界だよたとえミクと戦ってでもそんなことさせない私は響を戦わせたくない
Stupid, this is just stupid.
ありがとうだけど私戦うよ But we shall not
Again, this is like the cops shooting the jumper before they can jump off to commit suicide. Don't jump or I'll kill you.
They upgrade the song a little.
Sure, like some sort of emotional awakening or something.
Yeah. There we go. Highlight of the episode.
I think what really doesn't get covered is the overlapping singing, and how what a cacophony that would really be.
No, it would just automatically harmonize for no reason.
Right, but they'd still be saying words over top of each other.
I really want Miku to just go, hey, do you remember the time where you pretended to be dead for like 3 months?
あのエネルギー波を利用してミク君のギアを解除するだと
私がやりますやってみせます
だが君の体は
翼さんもクリスちゃんも戦ってる今
Oh, clearly, based on how this narrative works, it's going to erase the damage to her insides.
Oh, naturally.
過去のデータと現在の融合深度から計測すると響さんの活動限界は2分40秒になります。
I've got my doctorate in internal biology.
私たちが響ちゃんを支えることができれば
Let's get the timer out on screen here.
オーバーヒートまでの時間はごく限られている。
By the way, imagine that this universe has medical technology so advanced, they get your lifespan down to seconds. Took that punch, didn't stop singing.
胸に抱える自衛爆弾は本物だ。作戦長がその代償が確実な死であることを忘れるな。
死ぬ私が死ぬ死ねるかいつかに人が
Take that death laser to the face. Let's go.
I mean, so far I like Miku's power better than most other ones.
It's pretty entertaining.
Like, obviously, other than Fine's power, which was the best still so far.
They prepared ahead of time for it too.
I mean, they knew what they had.
間もなく危険域に突入します戦うなんて間違ってる戦わないことだけが本当に温かい世界を約束してくれる戦いから解放してあげないと
Stop fighting me so I can stop you from fighting.
違う私がしたいのはこんなことじゃないこんなことじゃないのに君と私みんな歩み誰がミックの体を好き勝手してるんだこんな花が咲くのかな
I was waiting for her to just get punched in the face.
Too late, we already created the infinite laser reflection.
そいつが生物を消し去るって言うならこんなの脱いじゃえ
Right, because if it erases relics, it's going to erase Hibiki's relic, which eliminates everything that's been spreading throughout her.
Hey, there you go.
That's what I said before.
Good thing that didn't interrupt the laser even slightly.
Oh, what if the thing under the ocean is the original Tower of Babel?
We got a second laser.
We'll stop the moon from falling by destroying it. But like Fine planned? Shit.
作戦は成功です。封印は解除されました。さあ、フロンティアの浮上です。
Come on, what's it gonna be? Ah!
It's gonna be an end screen.
How dare they?
Turns out the Frontier, it's just an endless EDM party.
Hey, you know, at least the world ends in a good song and dance, right?
I don't know, it says the countdown, right? But we didn't actually get any countdown to the moon or anything, so...
I mean, we got the countdown for Hibiki, which I guess was like the core of that.
Yeah, but we didn't really see how much time she had left.
Only seconds.
I mean, the name of the episode was like the countdown, but we didn't like focus on it at all.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely put this as like one of the sillier episodes.
I mean, there was a bunch of like emotion between characters. Like the two girls on the bad guy side. You know, like, oh, do we really count her as a friend? It was like, yeah. The other was like, yeah, fuck I do. What are you talking about? I mean, there was a lot of emotion in this episode. It's just really weird, right? It's really weird because of the way the show's written sometimes.
Yeah, I think all of this though was just in service to get like this Frontier going. So that we can have, like, our going into the final act of all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we have to wait for whatever the insanity at the end of the season is.
Oh, wait, they will show it to us. It's...
Doesn't look like a frontier.
Wait, what?
Well, like we proved in Iron-Blooded Orphans, that's the only way you can kill people.
Wait, what?
The idiots have been on Fine's side the whole time.
Oh my god, no, not my girl, no.
No, you forget she's mine, not yours.
Ah, no, you're right, you're right.
I don't even remember who you picked.
Do I remember? I don't even know.
I think you picked that guy. I don't know. I thought Fine is my number one. She's mine on the good guy team.
Did Chris, like, become Fine in the background suddenly? We just didn't notice?
I have no idea what's going on. It just seems to me that's the obvious, right? That's obviously how you write it. Haha, joke's on you. You thought I did all that BDSM shit because I didn't like it? I've been on Team Fine the whole time.
Oh god, this has been all an extended gambit. You see, it was all part of Fine's plan to lose the moon laser plan, so that you would never suspect that the next plan would have a saboteur in your ranks.
I think the Xanatos gambit would be, I do this thing in case I fail. I plan to win, but just in case.
I think it has more maybe to do with Chris knowing more than she lets on and realizing that something's got to happen here.
Well, why would they be trying to
What's it gonna be? I
stop
don't
them the entire time, just to then shoot somebody in the back?
Yeah, God me. I hope she explains it.
I mean, obviously the bullets did nothing. Because literally, she, like, gets knocked over and it's not, like, screaming in pain or bleeding or anything. Just like, Yukon, what are you doing?
Right, just like a little bit surprised at best.
Yeah, like she's getting poked really hard in the back at best.
Mm-hmm. She fell over, I guess. You know, it was surprising.
Well, I mean, if I poked you really hard in the back, you didn't know I was there, you'd probably fall over too. Doesn't mean that you got hurt. It just means you were ill prepared and surprised.
I think the fall might hurt. But yeah, no, I'm not sure there's much more to say other than I hope they explain what just happened.
Well,
I need more now.
We got more episodes, so I'm sure they will.
Then let's just go ahead and watch those up next. This has been Stoneface Reaction, everybody. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?